My mom had there's 31 letters that my dad had written her during his playing career. Now, they scanned from, like the very first of his career, which would have been around 49, when he was still in the minors. And I had never really read any of them. And so after my mom had passed, we found the letters, or I knew where they were anyway. So we got them out, started reading them, and they're just so touching. And I've never heard my dad sound like that, because he was just a kid writing them, and but he's so. I mean, it's just great to see how in love they were, and it brings you back to that age. And so, kind of like how I felt about my wife at first and stuff. But they're just letters that, they're so neat to read because, it's my parents. And so, I just wanted to share them with some people, with people and let them see, how in love they really were. And every year there's people compared to Mickey Mantle. He's going to be the next Mickey Mantle. Well, that happens every single year. And so it's important for us to be able to keep the kids knowing who Mickey Mantle was. And it's important for us to keep that going. He was a man that was a very good, giving person. Took good care of his friends, loved his friends, his teammates. And I think that he was, if you listen to the stories from his teammates, he was so loved by all of those guys, and you don't hear that anymore. And so Mickey Mantle was a very, loving person. And of course, the books that are written about him, you wouldn't know that because all they ever talk about is the alcohol and all that. So, I know the real Mickey Mantle.